All right, so here's something that the DNC is doing. So Justin Bieber wants to fight Tom Cruise, but the DNC, they do not want to have a contest of wits when it comes to climate change. All right, let's see what the DNC is doing now. The DNC faces outrage as it announces it will not host a 2020 debate on climate crisis. Sparking a torrent of backlash from Democratic White House contenders, environmental organizations, and youth climate leaders, the DNC announced Wednesday it will not host a climate-specific presidential primary debate and will push candidates who attend a debate hosted by any other... and will punish... Oh, okay. I thought... All right. I was going too fast there. It will punish candidates who attend a debate hosted by any other organization. That's awesome. That's wonderful. So if Sunrise Movement wants to have a debate around climate change, the DNC will punish candidates that attend it. They'll punish them. How will they punish them? I wonder. Probably by making up more bullshit rules so that they can't compete for president. That's probably how. That's awesome. They're punishing you to potentially report to citizens. They're punishing you to engage in civil dialogue, to engage in debate, to engage in an exchange of ideas. The DNC sees that as a thing worthy of punishment. That's worthy of punishment if you're the DNC. Why? Because they know that the candidates they want to see be the nominee for president don't have a fucking plan for climate change. Or if they do, they copy it from the fossil fuel industry like Joe Biden. Or they want to make sure they appease the fossil industry because they take a ton of money from them, like Beto O'Rourke. Or they just don't have a plan because they wouldn't want to hurt anyone's feelings, like Pete Buttigieg. Although in fairness to Buttigieg, he did say something about a Green New Deal. To be totally fair to him, he does have something about a Green New Deal on his website. So he's better than some of the establishment folks on that. All right. And by some, I mean probably all. So, just being fair there to Pete Buttigieg. It's likely just lip service. It's definitely just lip service. But anyway, all right. Getting back to this article. News of the DNC's decision was made 20 by 2020 presidential candidate and Washington Governor Jay Inslee, who was the first Democratic contender to call for a debate focused solely on the climate crisis. All right, so here's Jay Inslee's quote. Today, my team received a call from the DNC letting us know they will not host a climate debate, Inslee said in a statement. Further, they explained that if we participate in anyone else's climate debate, we will not be invited to future debates. This is deeply disappointing. The DNC is silencing the voices of Democratic activists, many of our progressive partner organizations, and nearly half of the Democratic presidential field who want to debate the existential crisis of our time. It's more of Inslee's quote. Yep, but you know who doesn't want that? The DNC. Because the DNC knows that the candidate they want to move forward, which, by the way, the one they want the most right now, Joe Biden. That could change, but right now, Biden's kind of like what they're trying to shove down our throats this week. And I have a feeling they're going to give another round to Kamala. But they know that all of their appointed nominees, the corporate bought nominees, they're incapable of motivating people. Joe Biden especially. Joe Biden is incapable of raising his poll numbers. The more he speaks, the less people like him. The more he speaks, the more baggage we're finding, which that guy has more baggage than the Atlanta airport. The more he speaks, the worse off he is. Kamala Harris revealing more of the same thing. She tanked at the KDEM convention in California. Pete Buttigieg, people are realizing he has no idea. Same with Beto O'Rourke. Nobody is taking to these candidates because they offer nothing. Absolutely nothing. The DNC knows this. So they know if you put them on a debate stage with a Mike Gravel, with a Bernie Sanders, with a Tulsi Gabbard, they're going to get eaten alive. They know that. So they want as few debates as possible. And they're already, I mean, with the way they schedule them, with the way that all the rules that they make, they want viewership to be down. They want as few as possible. They want to just have a clouded field. They want to rely on name recognition so it can go to a second ballot and the superdelegates can step in and make sure they get their appointed nominee. That's what they want to see happen. And they're not willing to hold a debate on climate change. Why? Because they know that anybody watching that would realize, wow, Bernie and Tulsi have ideas. Everybody else, no ideas. No ideas whatsoever. Not even taking this seriously. Gee, I wonder why. I wonder if it has something to do with this. From oil companies in the fossil fuel industry. DNC, if you participate in a debate about climate catastrophe, we'll punish you. We'll punish you. If you want to talk to the Sunrise Movement, we'll punish you. If you want to talk to students who are protesting, student protests, in the worldwide climate action led by high school students, if you want to talk to them and assure them that we're going to keep this planet, that we're going to stay on this planet, basically, you'll get punished for that. That's the DNC. And it's so tragically ironic that the word Democratic is in their name, because they are the opposite. All right. Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can tweet me an article at Ron Placone. We'll go through it together and make it our own. Get your